Jackal?
It looks like it is a jackal. It's a jackal. It's a side-striped jackal. Wow, this is a rarity, folks. Side-striped jackal. I don't know if you can see him at the moment. It's very, very difficult. It's oh, this is such a treat. Let's see if we can get him there quickly. Usually we have the black-backed jackal. There's two. There's another one. It's a pair. This is incredible. I've only seen the side-striped jackal just a few times in my career. Slightly larger than that of the black-backed jackal. There we go, it's a male and female. An animal that has got very little sexual dimorphism or differences between male and female. Have a look at that. I haven't seen jackal in ages. Are there any stations mobile? Have a look at this. Jackal, of course, preferring the more open area to the thicker wooded areas, and hence quarantine. Where do these guys live? Where on earth do they stay? They have quite large territories, and of course a lot of people end up thinking that jackals being predominantly scavengers, but that certainly depends on the area that they're in. Oh, off he goes. It looked like a very strange body shape when we first saw it, and I thought initially it was a leopard, and then suddenly saw this very shortened, thick, bushy tail, and thought, wow. As I said, these guys are not exclusive scavengers. They'll be hunting smaller animals like young impala lambs, a lot of terrestrial birds. There he goes. This is a sighting of note, folks. This is fantastic. As you can see, why it's called a side-striped jackal. Look at that contrasting black and grey stripe along the side of the body. And the other one, as I said, as we get here, is the black-backed jackal, which you get this thickish black line that runs down the back of the jackal. This is awesome. They seem to have relaxed. Certainly quite intrigued from watching their body language. They certainly are in a particular mission. They've made a straight line for and keep on looking up and sort of staring off into the distance ahead of them. What would be great now is the sun rising behind them, getting a silhouette. Of course, remember, these are part of the dog family or Canidae family. Canis mesomelis, which is their Latin name. Canis after the canids. And if you remember, there's a tree out here. Cool. Oh, hold on a second. Morning of 4. I've got 2 mangawai here in quarantine. 2 side-striped mangawai.
Can't use the expand focus when I'm recording.
Confirm you copied about the mangawai. There he goes. An animal that is, in comparison to anything that you'd find off the African continent, probably just larger than a fox. It's got a shoulder height of about 40 centimeters, total body length of about 1 meter long. almost like a dingo that you get in Australia. Possibly as they move through quarantine, scouring the ground for possible birds' nests. Absolutely, Colleen. Colleen's saying she's been hearing the jackal the past couple nights, and it is quite a beautiful call. It's that very sort of whining type call, and this is my first jackal sighting since I've been here, so let's hope they do stick around. But I worry that they've already established they are a pair at the moment, so they do have a fixed territory. You don't really get to see the jackal tracks around, so my speculation is that they are maybe possibly moving past their boundaries, as I don't think that the jackal population is very big here. So their territories are probably quite large, and maybe they're looking to extend, or possibly just heading past those boundaries, looking for a food source. But let's hope, Colleen, absolutely that they do stick around. The elusive side-striped jackal. I'm very relaxed now. These are fully grown adults, by the way, just if you want to know the size. These are as big as they get. Look at those ears, constantly on the move, picking up sound. Look how alert they are to their surroundings. No, it's fine. Let's see if we can get we are quite far from these animals. We're probably about 80 meters away. 60 to 80 meters. So we'll just pull a little bit ahead. See if we can stay with them for a bit. Wow. I must admit, I've never had side-striped jackal this relaxed before. I am thoroughly enjoying this at the moment. Usually, we are sort of have been guarding in the years. It's been black-backed jackal, and they're quite common in the open plain areas, and they tend to relax quite a bit. But this for a side-stripe is amazing. Come on guys, do you want to look for a home in quarantine? Lots of game around for you to hunt. You just have to look out for Karula and the boys, that's all.
Long-tailed shrikes don't seem very happy with
Yeah,
them.
these birds, these long-tailed shrikes, lilac-breasted roller that was here in the marula ahead of us, not happy with the presence of two possible predators. This one should be following shortly. The front one is moving across ahead of us. I'm sure it'll join up shortly. Look at those ears. There we go. So for some of you that have never seen one, or this is one of the very few times, it has been a while since we've seen one. There we go, look at this. This is amazing. Getting some good light on them now. You can see how those striations and the disruptive coloration on the jackal certainly does help it with camouflage. Where are you off to? He's on the road now. And there's the other one there. Just gonna come into frame on the right. Complete monogamous pair, eh? Mate for life, unless of course one of the mates ends up being killed, but certainly will mate for life. Let's see if we can keep up with them, eh? Although these jackal would have to, look out for larger predators like lion and leopard, but certainly with the amount of baboon that end up in this area, a large male baboon would certainly make them avoid the area. Possibly why we do not get as many on quarantine, as many jackals on quarantine as what we would like, is the amount of sort of competition at possible threats for these jackals, whether it be Karula and the boys, the sticks that are passing through, the sticks pride, and then of course the large troop of baboons that are resident.
Very camouflaged in the grass.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll just see that the more browner grey grasses help them blend in. But remember, this is still got some quite a bit of green left from the rains. Imagine how difficult they're going to be to spot in winter when 80% of this bush is brown. They can sit 5 meters from the side of the road behind a leafless bush and still blend in. The way I remembered the jackal's Latin name when studying as a field guide, jackal's Latin name is Canis mesomelis, And I remember saying that the jackals, especially the jackalberry tree, have known to eat the berries on the floor, and they're very messy about it. And basically, so Canis, after the canid family, so very dog-like, that's easy. And messy melons, so they eat things very messy, and melons, the fruits from the jackalberry. So one of the ways in which I remembered the jackal, the black-backed jackal, Latin name. Here we go. We're going to make the way into the bush off quarantine. Fantastic. It does look like it, with the white tip on the tail. It certainly does look like a distinguishing feature, and it's not a feature that all jackal or side-striped jackals have. So certainly the one with the white tip we would be able to recognize the next time we see it. Absolutely. It's not a particular species trait, but a particular animal identifying feature. Just like the notches in elephant's ears, you know, the pieces that end up off the elephant ear. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Later, just coming through with the black-backed jackal. I said, yeah, that's what, saying the black-backed jackal with the Canis mesomel eating the melons. I'm not sure if the side-stripe feed on any form of vegetation. Certainly haven't seen enough of them to be able to, or have heard about the side-stripe feeding on any melons. But certainly the black-backed is the Canis mesomelis. Okay, thank you. Alright. We'll let them be as they make their way through into the thick vegetation. Oh, the other one's coming back. Where are they off to? They are coming back at the moment, which is quite unusual. Perhaps they've seen something, or they're trying to avoid something, maybe. Just trying to look around to see what it is. There are two impala rams just to the left of us. It would be quite a big move if they had to try to go for these impala rams. I don't know that they would. I mean, they're not sort of trying to hunt them. They don't look like they're in hunting mode at all. They're out in the open here. One impala ram does seem to be quite alarmed by these presents. Still standing the ground, the impala. See, the body is not. There you go. Off the impala run. Definitely the stalk is that low position. Sort of try and hide themselves as much as possible. Right, let's see if we can move around with them. What a great start to the morning drive. Live from Juma Game Reserve. Amazing is that. all over the world can watch any time of the day. Where are we off to? Beautiful sunrise coming up. Wow. See if we can get the two shot of the jackal and the sun behind him. You guys want to go? Doing a bit of a circle there at one, picking up scent. Very active creatures. They are known to be more crepuscular than anything else. Crepuscular meaning the term for not diurnal or not nocturnal, but more active in the dusk and dawn periods. What we term crepuscular. Jackals have quite a few unique characteristics in other behavior. How's that? Is that okay? Back and forward.
No, I think it's okay. We just try and get.
There we go. Sun directly behind the jackal. Sure. Looking around and I just see a mass of flies in the air here. Tara, come in. Confirm these jackals are still in quarantine. Confirm you want to make your way through.
Jared, apparently there's been a call through about the 6 tribes, Junction, Garamain and Weaver's Nest. We're going to travel down towards there, so they can pick that message up as well.
Yeah, copy that. We had some audio of them down there. We'll make our way after this. Right, have heard that, well, that we would have found them eventually. We're going to head down the calling that Kath heard earlier with the lions. Apparently part of the Styx pride. I think 4 of them are lying on Garamain junction with weaver nests, exactly where myself and Pat ended up sitting last night. Alrighty, fantastic stuff. What a great
Back to
start.
the sunrise.
Just getting these